Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark, and it's another 5-minute review, and it's the first one in a long time, so let's make it good. We're going to be talking about the recently released on streaming Sony-Marvel property Kraven the Hunter. It's directed by J.C. Chandor. And it stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ariana DeBose, Fred Heckinger, and Russell Crowe. And so if you know anything about these Sony Spider-Man Marvel properties, you know that they can't have Spider-Man in them. And they can just make references to, I guess, other characters in the Spider-Man universe. And so Kraven is I would say he's a classic Spider-Man villain. But he's maybe also an anti-hero. I don't know. I don't know enough about the Spider-Man lore and what who is and who isn't a straight bad guy and who isn't kind of one-off bad guy. Like, I would essentially say that, like, maybe Kraven is like the Punisher in the Spider-Man universe, is that he's portrayed as a bad guy, but he's got his own kind of moral compass, and he does his own thing without being told, yes, that's right, that's wrong, whatever. Anyways, so J.C. Chandor, who directed this one, also directed the film Margin Call. I think I've seen that. Most Violent Year, I've seen that. And Triple Frontier. And what I would say, he's probably a capable director. He doesn't have any, like, straight-out misses. And this one's streaming on Netflix and doesn't... It's 2 hours and 7 minutes long, so it's not terribly long, but it's probably longer than it should be. It came out in December, and it is a hard R, which I appreciate. I like a film like this about a character like this who kind of doesn't take any mercy on the people that he's hunting, is because that's what he does. Is he's a hunter. Aaron Taylor Johnson's fine. Ariana DeBose is kind of wasted here. I don't even know why she's in the movie. Russell Crowe is good as kind of the mob boss actual villain character. Fred Heckinger plays Aaron the hunter's brother, lesser known brother, I guess. And Alessandro Nivola is in this, and if you may remember him he was in the movie Face Off. He was the younger brother of Nicolas Cage's character. And I like, he popped up, and I was the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. So, the film is actually fine. The CG gets a little wonky at times. They have Aaron Taylor Johnson fight multiple different large cats. There's a leopard, and then there's lion, and he has to fight them, and it's weird. And Alessandro Nivola's character turns into the rhino. His power, like, he's not the... And I think the rhino... So in Spider-Man lore, the rhino is a straight Spider-Man villain. And it's weird here is because he turns into a complete CG character, and him and Kraven battle. It's, very CG heavy. Fred Heckinger is having kind of a really good 2 years. He's kind of been in a lot of things. He was one of the emperors in Gladiator 2. He was one of the main characters in what's the June Squibb movie. Anyways, and so he pops up here. So he's getting his screen time in. So this movie's not terrible. I will say that it's not the worst Sony-Marvel spinoff film ever. I mean, there's tons more. Madam Web, Morbius, the Venom movies. Those are bad. This one is not terrible. It's too long, but it's not terrible. I say, if you ain't got nothing better to do, give it a watch. Aaron Taylor Johnson's very capable, and he's very capable as a action star too. So, what you can also do, though, is hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't miss any future content right here on the podcast. And don't forget the podcast releases weekly, every Thursday on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And I forgot to say, find us at Movie Draft House. We'll catch you next time.